Alright, hi guys. So this is first how we're like opening our channel. So we decided to start a YouTube channel. That sounds weird.
Cause, you know, you guys love to hear what we think.
Yeah.
Even though no one cares.
Nobody likes us. Anyways, but so we decided to make a channel. Cause
we're mainstream.
Yes. And the mainstream is only content.
Correct. And we just wanted to flow. We just wanted to flow through this camera to which we're talking to, and we're pretending like we're talking to you. And Dakota is gonna walk in and he's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" But that's okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, for our first video, we decided to do.
We decided that we're gonna be continuing on our mainstream, as I already informed you. And we're gonna do a typical white person thing, and we're going to do 5 things we love and 5 things we hate. And we wrote it on a list, and we're gonna give you our top 5 things that we love and our top 5 things that we don't throughout our banter.
So yeah, and we haven't like seen each other's lists yet.
Exactly, it's a surprise.
So we're kind of like
excited. We are.
Alright, so should we start with, how should we do this? How about like,
we read our top 5 bottom hates, and then we go out to our likes like this. Like we start from the very bottom and work our way up to the top.
and like, I do 5, you do 5, you do 4, you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so should I start?
Yeah, go ahead and start.
Alright, so we're starting with
our hates.
Our hates.
This is our number 5 hate, which
Number
means
5,
it's the one that we hate less out of the ones.
Which doesn't really make sense. It's one we like the most of the ones we hate.
Yeah.
We're so mainstream. Anyways, so number 5. I don't know why, but this came to my mind. When girls smack their gum. That's not even like
While
good.
they have gum.
That, yeah, it's, but you don't do it. You just, you're normal. But like when girls smack their gum, like, no, stop.
Are you serious? That's your number 5. Okay.
Well, yeah. Okay, this like.
Okay. Here's mine. Mine is when people point out if or when I look bad. Like,
It's
dead
like,
serious. Do you know what he does? If you guys have watched any of our other videos from Facebook or anything, you have noticed that he likes to touch my bra straps and put them back in my shirt.
Well, I don't want you to look bad.
Bada bing, bada boom. It's okay when he does it, because he's my brother. But when people from school do it, like, it's my personal space. No, it's okay, like, if you want to silently tell me, but when you're in front of people in class, like, hey, your bra strap is sticking out, you need to put them away.
Yeah, or like making a video for several people on Facebook to see and then like. Alright, number 4. Still on the hate list.
Yeah.
Do you want to start this time?
Sure. Alright. This is really dumb. But clueless males. When boys don't notice when you like them.
Yeah,
talking to you, Holman.
Holman, she's talking to you.
I mean, for future notice, I
Like,
probably won't like him. But, you know.
I understand.
Figure it out. Like, seriously, when I drop hints, I drop pretty massive hints. And, like, people...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jeez.
I get it. I don't. Figure that out.
I keep going. Alright, my number 4 is something only certain people would understand.
Say it.
Paige, you probably won't understand this, but believe it or not. Okay, I've stage managed 3 times. But 3 times, and this is I hate it so much. Like, you don't even understand. When I'm stage managing, like, stage manager is like in charge of the show. I hate when, and you have like a certain time to do everything, like, this time you do this time you do this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And everything's like on a precise schedule. And then other people decide they want to do stuff for you. What did I mean? When people do stuff for me. When people do stuff for me. I mean, it's cool, I know you want to like help me, but just like, ask me or You guys are just like, what's stage managing? What's...
Worker.
Alright, number 3. I started this time.
You do.
Ooh, alright, number 3. All I wrote was one word, all capital letters. Hose. Preach it! What more do I need to say? Pretty much sums it up.
That's not my number 1 on here, but it would have been. Okay, my number 3 is people in general.
Oh!
Just saying. And look at my picture.
Ah, man.
They're like talking up a storm. Like,
shut up! Be quiet.
Stop existing!
Just, I wish like the world could have like a turn off. Or not even, like, no, we need to make like a remote. Ooh, a remote.
Do you know how many things we're gonna make when we're older?
I know. But
Wouldn't you like to know?
We need to make a remote that has like a mute button, a volume button, in case you want them like not too loud, not too soft. But like you can change the channel, just like hang up on one. Alright, number 2.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. When people are convinced that their problems are worse than yours, when it really is not.
I know who you're talking about, right?
Or they won't listen to you, or they'll blow off your problems, even though theirs are so remote and not important.
Is this what it means?
I don't know. We'll talk about it after.
Alright.
And they just like pretend like, oh my god, my
I had
problems
a-
are so large. You
I
need to listen to me, and then, and then I'm gonna judge you afterwards. Like, you know what? Go ahead, talk about your problems, Paige, because they're so remote and tiny, even though mine have nothing to do with me at all, and I have an option to be in them or not. Like, oh yeah, it's okay that your life is all gone downhill for this past year, but it's totally okay. But when something happens to me that's so remote and small, I have to share it with you and make it like it's the freaking end of the world every single time, you know? Ugh. It's exhausting on me, quite honestly, that your problems are so small. I mean, I'm one of those people that like loves to listen to people and stuff because number 1, it takes my mind off my problems. Not that I have too many.
yeah. Ooh, yeah.
And also,
Like,
I just like
okay.
no, not
Okay.
yet.
Okay, well I'm going to. So
also-
that's the like, you know how you said like it makes your problems, like it makes you forget about your problems. Like that quote says, "The people who have the most problems are there to help you." Something like that. Anyways, I don't know why I figured that needed to be said.
Unless you're one of my closest friends, I honestly will not share my problems because number 1, like I'm convinced that either you'll judge me for it, which honestly I get judged on a daily basis, like not even kidding, because I'm so weird, but that's okay. But honestly, I just don't think that you should have to worry about me. Like, honestly, I'm okay enough. I have a good support system. You don't need to
Just start
be
ripping up
involved.
your Okay.
Celebrate.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Alright. My number 2, and this is kind of ridiculous, but I cannot stand the smell of pickles.
She'll either pass out or.
Dude, I pass out when I get a shot. Ooh, that should have been on my list. Shots. Or getting your blood
Shots
drawn, and you
aren't
can
even
see
that
your
big.
blood coming.
You can't do blood. I honestly
No,
wanted,
I pass out when I get a shot. That's serious.
I
They have
wanted to
bring
be a
pillow.
surgeon for a million years because, honestly, I couldn't care less about blood. Not even
Okay,
kidding.
number 1 of things we hate. The worst of the worst. Mine, getting let on. Like,
Sorry, that's so funny to me.
because I leave people on.
You lead people on. If you knew him like I do, oh my god.
Okay, but just hear me out. And this might not make sense because I know I'm like on both sides of it. Like leading someone on, like you don't want to hurt their feelings. like on the other on the other side, like
it hurts your feelings.
yeah.
But he doesn't.
And then when you get lit on, it's like, don't lead me on. It's like, just tell me you don't like me, and that'll be a lot less hurtful than leading me
Honestly,
on.
just tell me that you don't like me.
Exactly, that's a lot less.
I
It's
don't
like,
know.
do you like me or? All right, you're number one.
Okay, my number one that I hate the most is liars and cheaters.
Hey, ours are kind of alike.
Kinda. Anyone who lies to me, or cheats on me, or cheats at something, I literally lose all respect for you. That instant that you do that. Since day one, you have been honest to me. As far as I know.
Yeah, I have.
He literally has everything that I ask him, he will give me the honest answer to. Do you like this outfit? Hell no. Okay.
She changes.
I honestly
Sometimes.
do. Sometimes. The other
Sometimes
times I'm just like, no. This shirt is comfortable.
Yeah, that's controversial.
Feel how soft it is.
Kind of like my blanket.
Yeah.
Alright, to the things we like. Okay, I know. It's like so cheesy. It's the first time I like.
Just say it.
Summer. That's not
Summer
even
is not.
And look at that little face I did like that.
Oh my
like
god.
That. Summer.
I do pictures on every single one of mine. Like,
Wow.
Every single
Perfect. So yeah, number 5. This is bad, but like of the things I like the least of them is my crush. But it's not like that. I like her
it's
a
not
lot.
like that.
I
He
like
likes
her
her
a
a lot.
lot.
There's just things in front of her.
So yeah.
Period.
Actually, sorry. That goes like summer. Like I like the girl summer, but I also like the season summer. It's like my favorite.
Perfect.
Yes.
That's
double.
when we met. That's when we met. Summer. Yo.
It's a boy. It's a boy. Okay. That one.
No.
What was that?
My number 5 is animals.
You
Work
like
with animals when I'm older. That's gonna be
like
my
a
job.
veterinarian?
No, I'm gonna be an animal scientist, or a marine biologist, or an animal behaviorist. He's not the most responsible person you'll ever meet, but that's okay.
The only I don't care if things are messy unless it's my stuff. That's messy.
I've been thinking about it, and I've been thinking when we move in together, that's gonna suck so bad for me.
But I'll like clean up my room. I'll like care about is my stuff.
Congratulations.
See, like look in my room, it's clean. Everywhere else, my sister's room dirty. But that's her.
Or
It's
the
her
kitchen,
responsibility.
or the basement, Dylan.
Yeah, the basement.
He's so bad at picking up. I'm so scared.
Well, it's not my space. I like if I spend time in that room, now I can take care of it. Like I spend most of my time being a loser in here, so I'll take care of it. Like even like my locker's kind of a mess. But
Oh my god, have you seen my locker? Oh, you haven't?
I've never even seen you.
I'll take a picture of it. It's so bad.
What are we even talking about? We got like totally sidetracked. Your turn to stop.
Okay. My number 4 is boys I find attractive.
Mine is music, just music in general.
See, that's I don't know that's but it's higher.
So yeah, music.
I know you like.
What can I say?
Okay. Number 3. Look.
Oh, sorry, May. Don't look.
You totally saw it, didn't you?
Saw
You
what?
ruined the surprise.
I was looking at number 3.
Okay.
It said food, I think.
Yes, my number 3 was food. And in quotations, I put, and I put Starbucks especially. And then I made the Starbucks symbol.
Perfect.
Yes.
How is that the Starbucks?
It's the circle with a star in the middle.
It's not a star in the middle.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. Carry
It's
on.
like this Indian lady or something.
Just.
My number 2. Or is it your turn to start? Yeah, it's your turn to start.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You read off mine twice. It's your turn.
Okay, sorry. Okay, my number 2 is food. Food. Anything you want. Food. Food. What's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food? This is a really hard question.
I know, like so many foods. Foods, and that's my point. There's so many foods. Like,
really like
how can you
cheese
not?
burgers.
Should we? Oh wait, what's your two?
My number 2 is music. See? We have very similar lists.
I believe that food is higher up than music.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I'm totally unconvinced. No. What's your number 2?
I already did.
Okay.
Should
And
we
your
do-
number 1.
Should we do it at the same time?
Okay.
1.
3, 2,
Wait, Pay!
Dylan! We didn't even play on that. Like, not even kidding. Oh, so cute.
Yeah, me too.
It says.
See, I have better handwriting too. Actually, no, I don't. I have good handwriting for guys. See, look, don't I have good?
He has the girliest handwriting I've seen on a guy ever.
It's good. See, look at my list. Page number 1, food. My friend.
So
I didn't do number 3.
So did mine.
I never did my number
What was
3.
your number 3?
My number 3 was my friends.
Aww.
My friends are amazing. Like Paige said in one of my videos, I don't go for popularity. I'm not that kind of person. I go for people who are attractive, or who are. I don't care about popularity. I care about looks. No kidding.
He's not good.
When I look at friends, I look at the personality, and I look for people who aren't fortunate.
No, I like cheese. You heard about my burger cheese thing.
So, all right. So yeah, when I look for friend, what do you look for in a friend?
What do I look
Well,
for in a
we're
friend
friends.
while we're during this 20-minute video?
Yes.
What I look for in a friend is you can't be my friend unless you make me laugh. That period. Like, if you don't make me laugh, if you have no personality, you're not.
And just like a relationship, a friendship, it has to be like even. How do I say?
Like,
you know what I mean?
you have to, if you're gonna take,
You have to give and take the same amount on both sides. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know
And a
you
lot
know
of-
what I mean.
And a lot of my friendships, sometimes, I mean, I'm not saying all the time, because I have really good friends. But sometimes,
I have really good friends too.
depending on who it is, sometimes I feel like I give a little more than I take.
Me too.
And sometimes it's the complete opposite, and I feel really bad about that sometimes.
Yeah, like you feel bad, but you don't.
I
But-
do, though. Like, that's the worst thing for me, is I hate taking without giving. Like, I hate when people pay for me to do stuff.
Hence the reason we're making this video right
Yeah,
now.
that's the reason we're not at a chill game, because I didn't want Dylan's dad to pay for me again.
So we decided to stay home and we did my history project. She's narrating it.
I did narrate his
Maybe
video.
I could post on YouTube and you guys can watch it.
Yeah, you can, if you want to.
But I doubt you want to watch a 3-minute video about Martha Washington.
It was supposed to be
That's
2
a
minutes.
Yeah, I kind of went over a minute, and that's like, it's big over a minute, but actually it's like a big deal for me. Like, you're almost, okay, so we hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to skip the together one just because it's probably getting really long for you guys.
Yeah!
But we hope you enjoyed it, and